Listen, I don't know where to start. But the Thunder lost to Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors last night. He had a great night. But he was not satisfied as the Thunder did lose 116-109. And he emphasized that, winning is his top priority over individual accolades. From a stat standpoint, he had a hot start but a cold finish. He dominated early, scoring 21 points in the first quarter, but the rest of the team struggled offensively, as the game went on, shooting only 37.3% in the final 3 quarters. So for me, it's just like, okay, SGA, we know is the best player, one of the best. He's probably the MVP of the league. We know he's gonna win the MVP. I got him MVP at this point. I got him at MVP for this year, hands down. That's just what it is. But I just think his mentality, and I do agree with this statement, his mentality separates him from good players. He had a 52-point game, but he still lost. He was not satisfied. So I think that's what truly separates him from the main players. But this again shows on how a team needs to be ran. You can have the best player in the league. You can have the best player in the league, and it does not matter. You will still lose because you're not doing your part. The supporting cast isn't doing their part, so it does not matter. That's what I think it is. I was reading an article. Jason Williams even said sometimes he caught himself watching. Because he's just so good, which is great, you know what I mean? But it's not great at the same time because you're watching. Like, you have to do your part too on defense and offensively. Don't just rely too much on SGA. The Warriors did slow down the rest of the Thunder's offense, obviously allowing them to rally and win. Andrew Wiggins praised SGA's relentless scoring ability, which I think everybody should. But we have another idea. Basically, is that the Thunder's coach Mark acknowledged that while SGA is dominant, the team needs to maintain its offensive flow. Like I said, instead of relying on him too much, he said, it was a historic night, but I feel like every night he has a historic night. We all know this. But at the end of the day, I'm just mind blown how he's still doing this and somehow lost this game. Like I said, this just says, hey, listen, the Thunder, you need to pick up the slack. You need to get to where you need to go. Yes, that's your best player. Yes, he will handle his part. Yes, he will have 50-point nights. But Jalen Williams and these other players that's on the team needs to play their role defensively and offensively to secure that win. Because I do believe if the Thunder was playing how the Thunder usually plays and SGA still plays how SGA plays, come on, the Thunder would have killed the Warriors by a long shot. You know what I mean? So I just think, listen, great game for the Warriors, but I think the Thunder shouldn't be too mad or too disappointed on the way they played. Just feel like this whole game, this whole scenario emphasizes that, hey, listen, we need to make sure that we're putting putting more attention on these role players and these other players, other 4 players that are on the court with SGA. We need to put more attention on them and need to lock in on them and on their growth than SGA. So I just think it's something that the Thunder can just adjust to very, very easily, I feel like, for the most part, and it should show, hey, listen, it does not matter. It does not matter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter whether you have 50, 60, 40, 30. The team has to play their part, and that's to do what they have to do to secure the win. So let me know how y'all feel down below in the comments, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man.